think the whole world consider Andy Irons one of the greatest backside tube riders of all time. And this especially showed at Pipeline. That was his arena, and he was one of the masters.
And that view is engraved in, I think, a lot of people's minds and heads. Mine, it is that exact look that, the sun's coming down over there, it's going through the lip, and you're just seeing the biggest barrels.
I remember showing up to Pipe, and it really was firing. 8 to 10 foot, perfect, beautiful, glassy, and I just waited for a lull, started paddling out, made it through the channel, got outside, and I was out there for 5 minutes, and I saw Andy catch this wave and just pull into this deep barrel, kick out on the inside. As he was paddling back out, this perfect wave started to break. He looked over at the wave, and then he looked back at me, and he just said, "Living the dream, Bielmann, living the dream."
I walked down to walk Axel down to the contest today during the trials, and I actually started to cry. It's really overwhelming. It's sad. There's so many amazing memories, and then I don't know. There's just all the amazing memories just come flooding back, and just hearing the announcers talk, and Pipe was definitely one of his favorites. He just almost thrived. It was in his eyeballs, the fire. He loved it when it was big and good. It was very obvious. He was happy and giddy and just. I don't know, it brings back so many memories. Those years that Andy was winning Pipe and had all those magical winds and crazy heats were probably the best years of my life. We were living on top of the world, and I got to hang out with Brian Bielmann more than anyone else because I sat on the beach with him and Tom Survey and while they shot photos, so we became really close.
When I look at this photo, it makes me realize Andy and I didn't just have a working relationship. We were friends, and things just happened naturally. And that's how this photo was. It wasn't planned. It wasn't like a setup situation where he was going to go, look at a wave, perfect wave as it was breaking. It just happened. And it just sums up our whole relationship. Nothing was ever forced. Andy loved having his picture taken, and I was the perfect guy to hang around with for that, So we had this great rapport, and we just worked together great, and we got a lot of great shots. But I have to say that probably out of every photograph I've ever taken of Andy, this is my favorite shot. And, especially because it was sort of dug out of the files after Andy passed away and then used for something so prestigious as the Billabong Masters. So it's close to my heart. It's a magic moment, and it was all organic. When I think back on it, it wasn't traveling with Andy, it was traveling with Lyndie and Andy. Because that's what made it so special. We were just such a close,
family.
Exactly, such a close crew, and there's so many great memories.